All right. Hello. My name is Jared Spar. I will be your host today. This is the webinar for cleaning companies, and let's get started. If you are a cleaning company and any type of cleaning company, we're going to show you how to get rid of your high credit card processing fees and also save a ton of labor. So stay tuned for that. The problem that you probably run into is that you manually enter your customers' data, whether it's manually into a credit card terminal, if it's somewhat semi-automated with a gateway service where it stores the data for you, or if you're working with a management software that stores it for you and does your invoicing, typically you're still doing manually processing of one way or another. And we're going to show you how to eliminate that. But probably more importantly, we're also going to show you how to eliminate your credit card processing fees and a ton of labor in the process. People say it's not possible, and when I show them how we do it, they go, why have someone not seen that or show me how to do that before? So stay tuned. If you, again, are a cleaning company and you're frustrated with throwing away money and frustrated with throwing away tons of labor time, we're going to show you how to make it happen. So this is for you if you are a franchise cleaning company, whether it's commercial or residential. Also, if you are a different type of a cleaning company, maybe a carpet cleaner or a window cleaner, there's a lot of different types of cleaning companies that bill their customers that never see their customers' credit cards typically when they do it, and we can show them how to eliminate those fees and eliminate a ton of labor. So this is for you if you're a cleaning company. So the first thing is, how do you do it? Well, let me explain a little bit about the process. So um, if you've got employees that are going out to customers' locations, we can actually automate the system to the point where they can text when they get there, they can text when they leave. So you can literally record the hours, not only for your labor costs, but also for the bill. They can text in different sequences that will show you not only the base service that was scheduled, but if the customer added features while they were there. So you can actually add stuff to the bill through the text and save a ton of time. Most of the business owners that I know that do cleaning, what happens is they send the employees out, the employees do the clean, they come back that evening, turn in their invoices. The next morning, the management gets the employees out on route and then processes all those invoices. With this system, you're literally speeding things up by at least 24 hours because it's all automated and you're saving a ton of money because again everything is automated. All your management has to do is double check that system throughout the day to make sure it's correct, and then either manually approve the bill or let it go automatically. So the next question is my data secure? And I'm going to say yes. It's PCI compliant, of course, but basically there's a huge labor savings for you and it is security with the portal. And let me explain how that works. The first time you bill your customer, you send them an email with a link in it. Your customer clicks on that link and they go in their own personal private portal. And they start with the setup just like you normally would for any type of a gateway or portal service, which is their username. It's going to have their password, and then it's going to set up all their personal information and, more importantly, the payment information. So they can choose either credit card or check by phone, electronic check or ACH. And what's really cool about that is that if they use the ACH feature, that alone is a 70% savings over using a credit card. So for you, there's incentives in place to get your customers to use that check by phone, and you're going to save 70%. Now, more importantly, there's a backup. So they can do the check by phone for the first option, and they can use a credit card for second. So say, for example, you process that payment, there's not money in the account, that credit card process or that credit card is also available for it to roll over and automatically set up so you can get payments. So now you don't have to worry about chasing that customer. And again, your staff never has to see any of the sensitive data because your customer's putting it in directly. Let's see here. Oh, additional features. Your customers can choose a ton of additional features, and just to give you an idea of a couple of them, they can choose a pre-bill email. So they know that the bill is going to be taken out. That way they know how much, they can make sure they have the money available. And then they have an option for a post-bill email, which will send them an authorization, but a confirmation. And that's great for doing their bank reconciliation. And the difference between the two is, say for the example, the one did fail, so now they know what the payment actually did go through on versus what it was intended to go through on. So lots of different special things that they can set up uniquely for themselves. So how do you get paid? Again, the system processes both credit cards and checks. There's incentives to use checks. So again, you save that 70% when your customers do use that. And When you do the system, if you're doing it manually right now, this is going to automate it completely for you and save you a ton of money. If you do the same amount every week for a customer, that's perfect because the system can handle that. If it is a different amount every week, you can just go in and manually make those amounts and put them through, or it can be populated through the text. If it's a system that's populated by your management, your franchise software system, again, that can automatically get scraped. We call it data scraping, and we can import that information into our software and process those payments for you. You can do it several ways in the system where it's completely automated. You can do it where it's manual, so you have approval for the process, or you can just have reporting that comes through so you can make sure that everything's correct before you okay it. There's lots of ways to do it, and we make it so it's most convenient for you. Now, if there is, say, for example, two NSS, which sounds funny, but say, for example, the customer's checking doesn't have enough money, it rolls over the credit card, and then the credit card declines. There's a backup system in place that automatically notifies the customer and you. So you know what happened, and you can follow up in a couple of days. And why I say a couple of days is because it also notifies the customer, again, with the link in that email, for them to click on and make that payment correct. So now, again, you're saving the time and the labor, but the customer's also doing it themselves, so you don't have to worry about looking at their sensitive data. And the only thing I want you to do after the fact is double check and make sure the customer did what we were supposed to. And if they didn't, now you do need to make a phone call. Does it integrate with your current management and scheduling software? I get this question all the time, and the answer is yes. Most of our customers use this as a side-by-side or a standalone system, so they just go back and forth between the two because it's that easy. We have a few customers that have like a partial integration where they do an import or an export, some that use gateways. And if you have a proprietary system like maybe a franchise software, we can work with that too. We have a very large wholesale landscaping company that we work with. They have a proprietary software through their inventory management system. They said it couldn't be done. We showed them how. We actually did it for them, and they love us. We're saving them thousands of dollars in labor every month. They have over thousands of SKUs of different part numbers, and they have 14 salespeople that are literally on the phones all day just entering orders. And for them, it's saving them thousands of dollars every month, not only in labor, but processing costs as well. So they definitely love us. So we have shown you a solution that can save you time because you don't have to manually create invoices. It's going to show you how you can update those invoices and do job changes on the fly and from the field. It's going to save you time because you don't have to manually enter any credit cards or checking information. It's going to increase your customer or your customer's security because your employees will never see their data. It's going to give your customers several payment options. So you can use the ACH or the credit card. Again, ACH saving you 70%. It's going to give your customers incentives to pay by ACH. And one thing I didn't mention that I just want to tell you real quick is we have a lot of our merchants that what they're doing is they're using convenience fees. So for something as little as like a $1.99 convenience fee, the money you collect from that convenience fee will more than cover your credit card processing fees. So it's a great way for you to literally eliminate your credit card processing fees. This will speed up your cash flow, and it also will work with your current system. So it's very easy to use, very quick and easy to get set up. What I would like you to do is please take the next step. I would love to do a live demo for you, show you how the system works, show you how it would integrate with your system, get some information back from you. To do that, please give me a call. My phone number is right on the screen, or send me an email, whatever is convenient for you. It usually takes about half an hour to do the live demo because even though it takes 10 or 15 minutes, we end up spending a lot more time answering questions. And with that, we like to give a quote that's not necessarily a quote of how much the system costs, but what your return on investment is. So from day one, we want to show you how you can make money using our system, not how much it's going to cost you. And typically we can do that. So please give us an opportunity. Give me a call or an email. My phone number and contact information is right on the screen. Thanks again for your time.